You are now tuning into VIBEZ. The Republicans need to respect the Democrats, and the Democrats need to respect the Republicans. The conservatives need to respect the liberals, and the liberals need to respect the conservatives. The gays need to respect the straights, and the straights need to respect the gays. If y'all didn't see TT Riri film, I don't know what to tell you. We're going to talk about that because by golly, wow. Okay, that was something. That was my best white voice right there. You guys, welcome to VIBEZ. All right, welcome. Let's tune into this episode, you guys. And before I start saying a lot of stupid shit, it's time for the song of the week. So let's get into this week's song. This is Rachel Foxx with Don't Be Shy. This is like a reggae dance hall joint right here, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy this. Here we go. Rachel Foxx, Don't Be Shy. Take a listen and I'll be right back.
He claims that he wants me, won't place not one thing above me. You know that that don't mean nothing to me. I've never been trusting, no, 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 no. That one night turned to every other weekend. One look and I see the heavy breathing. I walk away and I can feel him watch me leaving. Just one touch, just like I'm dreaming. Just one touch and never leaving. Just one touch and you'll believe in anything you want to try. So don't be shy. Don't be. So don't be shy. Don't be. So don't be shy. You know that I want it. No need to hide from it. So don't be shy. You know that I want it. No need to hide from it. He says that he needs me. You know that I don't come easy. So why do you think you complete me? Although it's so hard to please me. That one night turns to every other day. I can't risk it or let it slip away. One look and I don't know what to say. Just one touch, just like I'm dreaming. Just one touch and never leaving. Just one touch and you'll believe in anything you want to try. So don't be shy. Don't be. So don't be shy. Don't be. So don't be shy. You know that I want it. No need to hide from it. So don't be shy. You know that I want it. No need to hide from it. I know you want it. I know you love it. I know you feel it when I look in your eyes. I know you want it. I know you love it. I know you feel it when I look in your eyes. Never thought that you would be the one to ever hold back. Never thought that you would be the one to ever hold back. That one night turned to every other weekend. One look and I see the heavy breathing. I walk away and I can feel him watch me leaving. Just one touch, just like I'm dreaming. Just one touch and never leaving. Just one touch and you'll believe in anything you want to try. So don't be shy. Don't be. So don't be shy. Don't be. So don't be shy. You know that I want it. No need to hide from it. So don't be shy. You know that I want it. No need to hide from it.
You guys, I'm back. God damn it, I was up in here. Oh, you know, if you can twerk while you sitting down, you have a special talent. One thing about me, don't be shy. When I'm around me. I don't know the words yet, but, you know, don't judge me. Anyway, y'all, that's Rachel Foxx. That's Foxx with 2 X's. You know, like, you have 2 X's because your last 2 relationships didn't work. 2 X's. You guys go and find Rachel Foxx on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then you can find the name, you can find the song, and the name of it is Don't Be Shy, and that's on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play Music. Y'all download that joint, cause I'm up in here like, don't be shy. One thing about me, about me, about me, I be out here fucking up people's songs on purpose, cause I don't know the words. One thing about me, about me. All right, I quit. You guys, let's get into some black shit. Girl, what's all this black ass shit? I don't know. Black super duper boopity black ass shit. I don't know. All right, you guys, this first story is quite interesting to me because I don't understand why it's usually dudes who realize this stupid shit that they're being used. So first up, if y'all listen to Queen Radio with Nicki Minaj, it's okay, I don't either. Never listened to that shit. But Nicki Minaj apparently this is not about her. So, she did an interview on her radio show, and she had Tyga on, and he was talking about how he's responsible for Kylie Jenner's success, basically. Like, he put her on to black culture and all of that stuff. I mean, I can see where he did that. Kylie definitely experienced a come up when she got with him. Tyga will always be a predator in my eyes because she was 17. Anywho, here's the thing. Now, I credit Kim Kardashian for all of this because Kim took one for the team, and now the whole family is obsessed with black culture. That's a different story. But here's the thing, Tyga, you can't get mad because the girl came up. I mean, basically, after she left you, she got pregnant fast as fuck. And she was like, let me lock him down real quick. I don't understand why a lot of these rappers, especially like they move out to California and now they live in Calabasas and whatever the fucking neighboring suburban places are. And then they move there and they start dating white women. I don't have no issue with that. But y'all need to know which white women are using y'all. Because first off, you didn't look right together. If you don't look right together, then you can't convince me that y'all actually like each other. And y'all can judge ye if ye must be judged on the day that y'all decided to judge ye. That's in the Bible. However, you can't convince me. Like, if y'all look uncomfortable as y'all walk down the street, then I don't get it. Like, you're not a couple to me. The only thing y'all probably have in common is sex. And I said probably because usually only one person likes the sex. And then the other person is just too afraid to tell you that your sex is trash. I don't know how I got on this. But the thing is, Tyga sounded mad. And now he's realizing that it's because of him that, she is who she is today. He did admit that she already had the money and that platform in that sense. But when she got with him, and after they broke up, when she got with him, that's when she became, Kylie Jenner. Tyga, sit the fuck down because you late. Let's move on because I can't. I'm over the story already. If y'all didn't see, there's a campaign, a political campaign for a politician out of Minnesota. I don't know what the fuck he's running for. Quite frankly, I don't care. His name is Kyle Greene, right? And to paraphrase, his campaign slogan is like, I want to be your next, whatever. I want to be the person for you. I want to be your nigger with an ER, like a hard ER. And this is a real campaign ad. And then I read somewhere on Instagram where somebody was like, his marketing team or his campaign team is very smart because they knew what they were doing. They were going to bring publicity to him. That may be true. And even though we might not want to believe it, this dude who is half black, half white, and something else will most likely win whatever he's running for because you basically got on TV and became a coon and now you're going to tell white people you want to be their nigger. Like, sir, who hurt you, sir? Who? Why would you do that? What? How does that make sense? First off, who allows, like, who's in charge of what's, I don't even know how to phrase this shit because it's so stupid. Like, is there not rules and regulations to political campaign ads and what you can and cannot air, or what you are or are not allowed to say or release? Like, there has to be some type of rules and regulations within the political campaign ad, marketing thing, because that is so ignorant. That's like ignorance beyond the point that one person could understand. Because for you to get on a national platform, and I know you're mixed, but when you black, then the blackness takes over. But for you to get on this national platform as a black man and tell people that you want to be their nigger, like, what? How the fuck does that make sense to you? How? How now, brown cow? I'm so thoroughly confused. And the part that kind of is just leaving me confused is that I bet that there are white people who are part of his campaign team. Majority of these people have to be white, because there's no way in hell, I don't care if it's a black Republican, that's gonna be a part of your marketing campaign team. There's no way that these black people are gonna tell you, "Oh, you should tell them I want to be your nigger. You should put that in your campaign ad. You should say that because it's gonna win people over." How? But this is real, y'all. This is. If he wins whatever he's running for, then we are, I already know we're truly fucked as a country, as a nation. But if this man truly wins whatever seat he's running for, then it's official that we are truly 100% fucked. Let's move on. This next story has made me more upset than this Kyle Greene character, right? So, Oreo. And yes, Oreo counts as black shit because, it's predominantly black. Oreo, the brand, yes, the cookie, introduced 2 new flavors. And I know y'all have heard about this and read it. The 2 new flavors are hot wing and wasabi. Whomever decided, now we're going to sit wasabi on the back end of the table, because I can't even handle that right now. So let's focus on hot wing flavor in a cookie. Let's focus on that. This had to be a white person who was lead on the project with 4 other black people helping him, because I don't understand how else this would happen. Who the fuck thought that it's a good idea to put hot wing sauce on a cookie to make it a flavored cookie? Oreo. And y'all nasty some of my bitches gonna be out here eating that. You cannot make me understand. How is this a good idea? Every person that's going to try this, y'all are nasty, y'all trifling, and your mama ain't no good. What the fuck you eating a hot wing cookie for? Huh? Tell me that. I can't even get into wasabi, because I'm not putting a fucking wasabi on a cookie. I'm not doing that. You're nasty and you filthy. And you ain't bathed in weeks because you out here eating fucking hot wing cookies from Oreo. And I know, I just know my coworker, hey Diane girl, go have that whole pack of cookies in her desk because she ain't shit. I know she is. Because she stay with some Oreo cookies and she stay with all the flavors. And I don't doubt, not for 1 second, she gonna have a fucking hot wing pack of Oreo cookies in her desk. That is the most trifling thing I've ever heard. You can't convince me to eat that shit because I'm not putting that's hot sauce on a cookie. Who the fuck? You have to be high off crack cocaine to eat a hot wing cookie? Because you can't make me understand. Because it's not understandable. You can't. And now y'all want to put, not only have they introduced the fucking hot wing cookie, now you got a wasabi cookie. How you gonna do that? How you gonna eat that? What you gonna put it in? You gonna put, oh my God. I just envisioned some nasty shit. Y'all gonna dip that hot wing cookie in some milk. So now now you eating hot wing sauce Oreo cookie and dipping it in white milk. You trifling. And I bet you racist also. Because that's too many colors to just be dipping in white milk. You're racist. And I'm going to leave it at that. I lied. Why is this real? Somebody help me. I am upset that they made a fucking hot wing cookie. Oreo, y'all, I can't. You are, first off, I don't even really eat cookies like that. I'm not big into sweets, but Oreo, you banned. Yeah, the entire brand of Oreo, you're banned. Because that's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life. Fucking hot wing cookie. I'm moving on. Because I am upset at that stupid shit. Fucking hot wing cookie. Nasty bastards. Speaking of nasty bastards, I know y'all was looking at Riri film. And the nasty bastard pastor who was grabbing all on Ariana Grande titty, talking about he thought she was a Taco Bell sandwich. Oh, see? Do you see? You see how that correlates? He talking about, I thought that was something from Taco Bell because he thought she was a snack. Do you see how I put 2 and 2 and 1 and 1 together? 2 and 2 and 1 and 1. That makes 6. That's what that make right there. And 6 is the same thing as sick because he's a sick ass individual. Did y'all see that man grabbing on her titty? Now, here's the thing. He issued an apology and was like, that was a mistake and he didn't mean to do that. However, let me tell you something. Y'all know when y'all go to hug somebody, like as women, when we take pictures, usually, and we're in a group, we all like wrap our arms around the waist. We can feel all of that. Even if you're taking a picture with whoever, men, women, whoever's in the picture, when you wrap your waist around someone, you can feel that. You can feel their waist, whether they're big or small. You can feel that. Now, if you have, one of them friends who just got some big stupid ass titties, her waist and her titties, they meet. So she got, it's not separated. She got a titty waist. So especially when you're touching somebody's titty waist, you feel that, So you think you're at their waist, but you actually touching a titty. Now, I'm not saying that's what Ariana Grande has, but her dress was so short, she had a titty waist for a hot second. Everything met at that moment. So, if you're touching somebody with a titty waist, you have to kind of grab 2 times. Because you're trying to feel. You're trying to get your hand in a place where you can feel. And that's what that nasty-ass pastor was doing. He was readjusting his fingers, trying to, he was feeling on her titties. All up in the church. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm talking about Riri film. Now, this film, it has to be in the Guinness World Record book as the longest film in the history of films. And for the white people, if y'all don't know what a film is, ask one of your black friends. A film. Now, there's so much happened. So much happened. First off, this film was like 9 hours. Ridiculousness. Now, I got to work. I'm not going to complain because that film got me through my entire work day. I got to work at 8 o'clock. I set my phone up at 9 o'clock and I clocked out at 4:30. That film was still on. And I dared, y'all, let me tell you what I did. I propped my phone up on my desk. Now, at work, we're not supposed to use our phones. I propped my phone up on my desk. I had my charger in so the phone wouldn't die. I had that fune on from Facebook Live. Thank you to whoever was doing that. And I had the volume on loud. And my supervisor walked past 5 times, and I dared her ass to say something to me because I was paying my respects to my TT Riri. Okay? Okay? I dared her to say something. I dared her to not give Riri the RESPICT that she deserved. I felt it in my spirit. I was like, if this white woman walked past me and she tell me to turn off this film, I'ma lose it. And she knew better. She knew that my spirit wasn't right at that moment because I was in bereavement. I was bereaving. Judge ye if you must be judged on the day you decided to judge ye. I know them people had to be hungry at that film. Well, I ain't see not one person passing no candies. I didn't see nobody had no snacks in their purse. I wanted somebody to wake that black woman up who, fell asleep mouth wide open. Y'all, she was tired. She had worked 16 hours the day before, and then she had to come to this 8-hour, 9-hour film. She wasn't ready for all of that. I'm upset at Judge Mathis for letting Jesse Jackson struggle like that. It took him 17.9 tries to get up out that damn chair. And I'm just realizing Jesse Jackson is old as hell. So he's like the granddaddy who makes noises when he got to get up from a chair. And it ain't just the regular noises like, oh, Lord. Help me up, shit. That's the kind of struggle that he was going through trying to get out that chair. Judge Mathis ain't no good. I was concerned also for Uncle Ron. I thought he was having like a heart attack or a stroke, but he was just toe up. He was toe up because he didn't have words because I didn't understand what the fuck he was talking about. And the only thing I understood was when he said, let me just go ahead and sing. I said, yes, that's the best thing you can do right now, Ron. You do that. You do that. Jennifer and Fantasia with they old singing ass. I almost caught the ghost at work. I really did. I had to get up out of my seat and just walk around for a hot second. And I dared anybody to say something to me. It was so... I can't even get on this. I don't even remember his name. But the pastor who decided to do the eulogy, because I thought the eulogy had been done already. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. I listened to about 30 seconds of it and then I got offended. And I turned that shit off. And I was like, who hurt you, sir? Who are you still hurting? Because what does this have to do with Retha? Now, I also want to say, Retha looked tired. She was ready to go. After hour 3, she was ready to go. Okay? She had a smirk on her face. Here's the thing. Now, I know I might be going to hell. Get ready for me. Queen of Petty. Now, y'all, I know y'all have seen the pictures of her in the casket. Did y'all see that smirk on her face? How you die being petty? How you laid in your casket with a petty smile on your face? Because that's what that was. Now, I don't aspire to be like that because I'm nervous. That type of petty makes me nervous. But, R.I.P. We just killed the club, Riri. I shouldn't say kill. She wanted to kill. Jesus, help me. There was so much going on in that film. What else happened, y'all? 4,700 people spoke. What's that man named? Clive Davis. Somebody tell me, how is he still living? It's a conspiracy theory going on because all of his artists from Motown, they just dying off and his ass is still living and he's 137. What you doing, Clive? What do you do? He was up there speaking for 6 days and I was like, somebody get him. Please. Please get him. I can't. I can't. It was so much. It was so much. Shout out to my great grandmama Cicely Tyson in that big ass hat. I was like, she is serving nothing but Lord today. Serve up the Lord, Cicely. That's what she was serving. And then she got up there and did a monologue. I was like, my God, she's still here. what I really wanted, and I don't know if they knew each other, but I wanted Betty White to be there, for shady purposes, to be the oldest person in the room, like, but I'm still here. But that's just what I wanted, in my mind. I'm a little bit sick. Judge E, the rest. You guys, let's move on, because I swear to God, I'll talk about this all day. This fune. Also, don't forget, there's the DVD box collection set will be available September 26th. You can pre-order those from BET.com. There's a 10-disc DVD set of Retha's fune. BET.com. Y'all can order those September 26th. Jesus help us all. Let's move on to What the Fuck Chicago. It's Mimi Wallace reporting live from the smirk on Aretha's face. Here are your weekly updates for What the Fuck Chicago. Police have issued a warning for thieves targeting Southside residents and stealing catalytic converters. 6 catalytic converters were reported stolen from vehicles over the weekend. Tiffany Salem, a Southside resident, was quoted as saying, "They over here stealing our Cadillac converters and we need them for our cars." Someone briefly stole a minivan with 4 sleeping children on Friday. The thief abandoned the vehicle after getting 1 block away. The thief was scared shitless after one of the children woke up and said, "Is you our new daddy?" Police have issued a warning of a string of robberies in the Greektown and Garfield Park neighborhoods. The robberies have been committed by a woman in her 30s along with a group of assailants. The woman is said to be robbing people for child support since the state is letting her baby daddy rob her. Those conclude your weekly updates for What the Fuck Chicago. You guys, don't let your baby daddy rob you. I'm just saying, because women out here paying child support now. Don't let your baby daddy rob your ass blind. You guys, let's get into the question of the week, which was, I don't know what's wrong with me. The question of the week was, does having a child or children complete a family? And I posed this question because I'm seeing a lot of young people getting married, and I mean young people from like the ages of 24 up to, I'll say 30 is still young, right? Yeah. So I'm seeing a lot of young people get married. And what I'm not seeing, however, is them taking the time to get to know each other in their marriage. Instead, 1 year after they're married, they're announcing that, I'm pregnant. Or it's like 5 months into the marriage. It's like, we're pregnant. And it's like, but y'all just got married. Do you not know how to just be with each other? And so that's just why I posed the question. It wasn't like anything super serious or anything like that, but I just wanted to know people's thoughts. So again, the question of the week is, does having a child or children complete a family? So I'm going to read a few of the comments. We have AJ Davis 504 said, "Hell nah. But sir, you have children." Whatever. From Don Till said, "I want to say no because me and Bay are doing just fine with being by ourselves." Okay, from Don Till, girl, that's how I feel. Not the Bay part, because I don't have one of those. But I just feel like you can get to know each other first before you want to, kind of start the whole family thing. Let's read something else. Esco Art 344 said, "Not always. I have 2 and feel incomplete. But on a personal level, I miss the solo life and have to reconnect with my husband, sans kids, to feel complete sometimes. I love them, but I love them, but feel like something is missing at times. But I think couples can feel complete and have that family feel without them. Everyone is so unique and require different needs. Sometimes kids can F it up, And yes, I love my kids, I swear. Yeah, I know her. She like her kids for real. There was a lot of just no's. I like how y'all respond in depth with questions that I ask. The fuck? The rest of the comments literally are just no. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you just said. Here's my opinion on just having a child or children complete a family. My answer is no. Simply because I don't want to have children. And now that's just me, but it's still no for the sake of people getting to know each other. Like, your family is whoever is included in your circle, whoever you feel and whoever you love deeply enough to consider them family. That's who the family is. That's where the wholeness and the feeling of complete comes in. And like I was saying before, there are a lot of young people getting married and they are not taking enough time to connect with each other before having children. So you have young people, 24, 25, getting married, and then 5 months into the marriage, they are pregnant. And then a year and a half into the marriage, they have their first child. And now you're experiencing everything is kind of has become opposite. And not just in a marriage, just in relationships. So now you don't even get to spend time with each other. You personally are probably losing interest in each other because you thought that this was going to make the family complete. I feel like it's a myth. But thanks for everybody who answered. Thanks to everybody who commented and left them in-depth ass answers. No, fuck. Let's move on to the topic of the week, which goes hand in hand with the question of the week. The topic of the week is entitled, I'm Good Luv. Enjoy. And this is basically about whether or not children make you feel complete. Children complete a family. So, first point that I just want to get into is, what is the reason for wanting children? I feel like there are a lot of people out here who have children for the wrong reasons. Now, personally, I don't want to have children because children are an added responsibility. And I'm still trying to figure out how to fucking become responsible for myself, and for me to bring an additional person into the world and then be responsible for them. I'm not into it. And also, truthfully, I don't have the patience for children. I love them dearly. I would do my best to keep children out of harm's way, but I don't have the patience for that. I don't enjoy having to take care of a child. I can't. But the thing is, I also feel like there are a lot of people out here having children for the wrong reasons. Now, and kind of getting into that, like the younger people, younger generation are having children because they feel like, you know, that child is going to be the person who loves them more than everybody else. And it's like, bitch, go to therapy for that. Because you can't put that type of burden on your child to be your everything. Like, it really creeps me out with all these young women out here who are on social media like, my son is my man crush man Monday, or my son is my king. He gonna always take care of me. Bitch, you need therapy. Because y'all relationship that y'all have, that's a little odd to me. It's a little weird. Your son is not your man. He's your son. Please know that. Or also, if you're in a relationship or a marriage or whatever, I feel like people are having children for the sake of bonding. And what I mean by that is people get into these relationships and they stay in them for the benefits, and they try to figure out how to really connect with each other, because what they've already figured out is we don't really connect. So what can we do, to sustain or maintain this relationship? And I feel like there is that point where it's like, insert children, because now we have a thing in common. We have our child. But I also feel like you can't use that child as the common factor of kind of the common meeting factor in your relationship, because that's not going to make you bond any more or any less. And so, just kind of speaking of, I feel like a lot of people have children for the wrong reasons, or they've made up in their minds that, oh, I'm about to have this baby and I swear it's just going to, take away all my problems. Everything's going to be great. And then that's where, moving into the next point, it's like, okay, you have the children and now you feel different. Cause now it's like, I don't like this shit. This is too much. I don't have help. I have to always figure out who's going to babysit my child. I can't go out anymore. I don't enjoy having to wake up every fucking day at 5 o'clock in the morning. I know. Daycare costs way too fucking much money. What is happening? I don't have money for food anymore. This child grows too much. Like, can you please just stay small for a very long time? Like, it's a lot of stuff. It's like now you realize maybe I was not ready to have a child. I didn't know. It's always a different experience having a child as opposed to having a conversation about having a child. It's like, okay, now you're living out the actual experience of it, and nothing that doesn't compare to any other conversations that you've had about it. I don't care whether you've gotten really good advice from parents or family friends or mentors or whatever. Now you're living this and it's different. It feels different. The way you think is different. And that kind of leads me to like my next point of, the way you think is different. I don't like it when people are judged, men or women, for not wanting to have children. Because as mentioned in like the second point, all of these additional things and additional responsibilities, for me, that's not attractive. And so now I get judged often when I tell people I don't want to have children. And it's usually, oh, girl, please, you're going to be pregnant. And then I'm going to see you and I'm going to be like, oh, I told you so. And I'm like, well, bitch, I'm going to be waiting for that day to never come, because it's not. But it's like, why can't you just accept that I don't want to have children? And the thing is, I'm usually called selfish. Or for people who have decided that they don't want to have children, they are called selfish. And here's the thing. You know how you go and you see like old friends from high school or whatever, and you're catching up with someone? What I really dislike is it's usually the first question is, oh, girl, do you have kids? Hi, bitch. Hey, hello, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all is well. No, I don't have fucking kids. Why not? Because I don't want them. And it's very simple. Girl, I ain't want my kids either, but shit, they here. And that's, why are you a parent? And that kind of goes back into the reason for wanting children. Like, you never really wanted them, but you had them. Because I'm not going to get into how hood ass people be like, I don't believe in abortion. You bitch, you can't spell abortion. Shut up. But the added responsibilities of not wanting children, or your reasoning for not wanting children, you should not be judged for that. That's a decision that you made. I feel like a lot of people who say that they don't want children, I feel like they have come to this rationale of why they don't really want to have children and what that would mean for them. Will they have time for the child? Will they be able to provide the kind of love and support that that child needs? So that would be me. And I'm sure, yeah, I'll be able to provide that stuff. However, I feel like I would just be having a kid for the wrong reason, knowing that I feel like it would be selfish for me to bring a child into the world, knowing that I never wanted a child in the first place. And I feel like a lot of people do that. Like, you really wasn't ready to have a child. You really didn't want children, but yet you had them. And now you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I love you and all that stuff. And that kind of takes me into the last point, which is, I feel like a lot of people, especially women in their mid to late 30s, are having children by the fucking boatload. This is racist. They're having binders and binders of children. Shout out to Mitch Romney. or Mitt Romney, Mitt Romney. Y'all remember when, anywho, refer to people as in binders. I feel like those women mid to late 30s are having children because they feel like they're missing out. It's usually like a competition, like, oh, my friend just got married, I gotta hurry up and get married because I can't. Oh, my friend just had a baby. Oh, we gotta have a baby now because I'm getting too old. That whole stigma on being too old to have a child of a certain age is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, it's already an issue when women are like, oh, my biological clock is ticking, I need to have a baby now. So that's your reason for wanting a child, because you need to have a baby now because your biological clock is ticking, not because I want to have a child because I want to raise a successful person. I want to teach my child morals and values. I want them to be able to improve the world. I don't hear anybody saying shit like that. It's, ooh, I can't wait to have a baby so I can dress him or her up and they're gonna look so cute, and bitch, I'm finna get my baby these new Jordans. And it's like, why do you exist? You guys, that's kind of it for the topic of the week, which is, whether children complete a family or not. But, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I feel like a family is completed with whoever is in the fucking family. I don't feel like you have to have a child to complete a family. If you don't feel complete and you all are with each other, then you should reconsider being in a relationship with that person. Like, if you always walk around and you're like, I feel like something is missing. Bitch, that might be the person that's meant for you. That's probably who's missing. You guys, let's move on to the Ratchet Drink Chronicles. You guys, let me tell y'all, I put some shit in a cup and I am nervous. I feel like after I've recorded this podcast, I'm gonna be knocked the entire fuck out. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Yes, God. Now, I think Moscatel is a vodka. All I know is it's clear. And, clear liquor is usually vodkas. So here's the thing. I bought this bottle of liquor when I was in Peru because I be traveling. And I had not opened it yet, but I decided to open it today. And it's delicious as fuck. So I'm drinking Moscatel, which I believe is a vodka, with some Minute Maid fruit punch juice and some triple sec, because that's what I had. And it's actually delicious. Now, if y'all trying to get this Moscatel, you got to go to like Peru.com and find that shit, because otherwise, Amazon it up. It's Moscatel, but it's pronounced Moscatel, and it's good. When I was in Peru, my best friend and I, Alex, were drinking these drinks called Pisco Sours, and those shits were so delicious. And the main liquor in there was the Moscatel. And so that's what I'm drinking. But I'm just not drinking a Pisco Sour. So again, that's Moscatel, Minute Maid fruit punch juice, because I'm ratchet as fuck, and triple sec. Y'all go try to put it together. It tastes really good. I'm a little nervous for, where I'm going to end up in the next hour or so. But y'all pray for me. Pray for me. Let's move on to shout outs of the motherfucking week. The first shout out goes to my bestest friends in the whole wide world. Shout out to my best friend Dominique. We had a girls' night on, I think that was Saturday. Now, I just went over there to have a drink and be a really good friend, right? But the drink turned into a few drinks because she put some shit in the blender and then mixed it up. Now, y'all, she be making really good drinks, but they be taking me the fuck out. But I still drink them. And then shout out to Shark's Restaurant, because I had some bomb ass wings with lemon pepper and mouth sauce on my fries. Praise God for the hood food. My God. My blood pressure was high, but I did not die. Jesus, that's a testimony. But we were drinking whatever the fuck she put in the blender. I believe it was some 1800 in there because I saw the bottle and it was moved. Until that's what I know you use, Dominique. I don't know what else you put in that fucking blender, but that's all I know. And then we also drinking beer. And then we attempted to watch Insecure, the 4th episode. I know I was dead to the bed by that point. I was knocked the fuck out. But before we went to sleep, we went to sit out in the back in the yard because we are 2 old aunties, right? And we were out there chilling and listening to the music on the speaker. You know how the young folk do. And y'all, I almost got bit by albino spider. Now, that can, I'm not being racist or whatever, but that spider was albino. I'm not lying. And I almost lost my life. And I had already had to kill another fucking spider that was the size of my hand before because Dominique refused to do it. And then, maybe that was karma. Maybe I killed that spider's baby. And she was like, bitch, I'm going to send my son. I just assumed it was a little boy. I'm going to send my son after your ass. But you ain't going to know it's my son because he going to be albino. Anywho, thanks, best friend. I had a really good day. And then I spent the night because I was not driving home. I just want you to stop fucking waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. Like, you don't have nowhere to go. Just go back to sleep. She was like up at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning, rattling pans and shit. And I was just like, I can't do this. And then the children woke up and I was like, please, God, please. But thank you, girl. Shout out to my little brother. He got baptized in water, free by the Holy Ghost, water in the motherland, God's gonna drown water. My little brother got baptized. Now, I did not know that we all had to go all the way up onto the pulpit and just stand there and watch him get dipped in the water. I was like, no, I'm gonna just, sit right here in the pews. And my grandma was like, I think my grandma cursed at me in church. I think she said, bring your ass. And so I was forced to go up there. But shout out to my little brother being baptized. Let's see if it holds or works. Also shout out to Kim and Kia for inviting me along to be on the REA radio show. We had a really deep conversation about interracial adoption and just adoption, period. And that will be airing on 88.5 here in Chicago. If you all Google or look up REA radio, I believe they're going to, re-air it and post it on there so you all can hear that. But it was just really dope. We had a really good conversation on and off the radio. And I got some really good advice. So we'll see if I can, create some opportunities because I was in there trying to network too. That's it for the shout outs. You guys, let's move on to Therap Free. Don't steal my shit. So this week in Therap Free, here's what I want to tell y'all. It's not anything super deep or anything like that. It's very simple. I want more of us young people to simply learn how to relax. Relax. Without distraction. Relaxing does not mean go sit on the beach and then have your phone in your hand and be scrolling Instagram for 4 and 5 hours. That's not relaxing because now you're dependent on this technical device to provide you some type of joy or happiness. Relax. Take away the cell phones and the electronics. Take away the internet and go somewhere. If you want to lay on the beach, then do that. Stare out into the water, feel the breeze. If it's going to rain on your back, get you an umbrella and lay on the towel. Or sit under a tree and catch some shade. Go sit in a coffee shop and just listen to the music and people watch. Don't do that. That might be a little odd. But just learn how to relax. If you're going to be around the house, throw on some music. Go pull out one of your old CDs. Leave the phone alone and relax. And whether you just want to read a book and sit in your favorite chair, or if you don't want to be in the house, go to the beach and just sit on the rocks. Don't drown. But for real, y'all, we have to learn how to relax. free of all of the technical devices and everything, because we are so stressed and we allow so many things to cause our mental health state to just be unbalanced. And we don't like talking about the problems that we're having. We'd rather internalize everything and kind of keep it to ourselves until our health, whether that's physical or mental, gets to a breaking point. So we have to learn how to break out of that. And we have to learn how to relax, how to de-stress. No sex does not count because you're still dependent on another person to help you with relaxing. Okay? Because I know y'all some nasty hoes out here. And y'all think that having a lot of sex means that you're relaxing. That's not how that works. But figure out something. Whether you just want to sit outside on your front porch, on your back porch, and just sit and read or just kind of chill. And whether you want to have a drink, that's fine. Have yourself a drink, but just learn how to relax. And then you can be in your own thoughts. And that's where you can have clarity on how to handle certain situations or what should you do. But you just have to relax and take time to yourself to be by yourself so that you can finally figure things out, so that you can also relax, try not to worry about things, and then you just feel better, kind of replenished, and you've refreshed yourself. And so after your relaxation time, you know that, okay, well, I figured some things out. I feel good about myself. I feel lighter because I'm not worried. I'm not as stressed. So again, we have to learn how to relax. Relax. Don't do it when you want to get to it. Relax. Don't do it when you want to go. All right, guys. That's it for They're Free. It's real simple, y'all. Relax. Let that shit go. It's the end of the show. Although we go to the end of the vocals. Somebody give me a record deal. I got all kind of motherfucking talents. You guys, make sure you go and follow VIBEZ Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Facebook and Twitter, that's VIBEZ Podcast, VIBEZ with a Z. And on Instagram, that's askvibez, askvibez. Follow me. Follow VIBEZ Podcast. Keep up with the keep ups. Make sure you have subscribed to Vibe Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, SoundCloud, Castbox, Spreaker, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor FM, Wave, Hey, They, Say, Nay. We're on all of that shit. So you don't have a reason to not listen to VIBEZ Podcast. Okay, you should be telling your friends to tell their friends to tell their grandma, granddaddy, and great uncles to listen to the motherfucking podcast. Like, everybody should be listening to VIBEZ. Unless you don't like it, in which I understand. Otherwise, you should be listening. You guys, I'm going to tell you to email me just because it's part of the show, but I know y'all not. So, send me an email about whatever the fuck you want to send me an email about. I get tired of telling y'all that. You guys, that's the end of the show. Oh, I usually put it in I don't know what it's called, in the description. You guys, if you want to follow me personally, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram. That's Mimi the Actress. That's all together. That's Mimi with 2 E's. MEmetheActress. Mimi the Actress. I'm not really on Snap of the chat too much, so I'm not even going to give y'all that. But my Snapchat is Viola Davis Snot because I live. That's it, you guys. That's the show. Although we come to the end of the road, focus, I've got focus. The Republicans need to respect the Democrats, and the Democrats need to respect the Republicans. The conservatives need to respect the liberals, and the liberals need to respect the conservatives. The gays need to respect the straights, and the straights need to respect the gays. And y'all had better put some RESPICT on Retha's Fune. Don't forget, y'all find that DVD box collection set as 10 DVD. I'm done. And I'm out this bitch.